Good evening, folks.
What's
And
up?
welcome to the 5.5 Legs Virtual Cigar Lounge here at Cigar Company, located at 2420 Government Street in Ocean Springs, Mississippi. You know who I'm here with? We got
Who?
Mort to the right, Bones behind me, changing the TV, usually right here, and I'm Maverick, coming to you live. I hate that dude.
And in this corner,
Yeah, I hate that dude.
fighting.
What's his name? Bruce what?
Bruce
Buffer?
He makes good money, man.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, he makes
50
good
for the
money.
minimum, 100 for the big one.
Jesus.
That's just for being an ass.
Since you brought up UFC, remember the girl that was fighting the other night with the red hair? Really,
Yes.
Really bright red hair. And the girl was kind of suspicious. The one that went down and went down kind of easy
Yeah.
when she was fighting. The girl in the red hair was accusing her of taking a dive.
Oh,
Really?
Because she said I went out there to win. Because I went out there, I told her before the fight I was going to go home with a win, the girl. So I guess she didn't really
Made him
want to.
scared.
She really didn't want her to win. But there's
Yeah.
nothing like that fight. The fights we saw 2 weeks ago. That
They were
card,
good, huh?
That was, I think, the best card I've seen in 10 years.
Southern Draw Manzanita.
Can't get that
Never
here.
heard of that.
No, you can't get it here. Limited, very limited.
I did buy a pack of Sun Draw.
Macanito,
What'd
Inspirado.
you get?
The Juarez out of the Shorty 40 pack from the Cigar Prop when he won this.
I've seen a lot of people smoking those
Dude, these
online
is-
lately.
These are so good, man. They really are really good. The standard pack they have there.
Oh,
the Rose
the
Sharon,
pack.
yeah, the $26.95.
Yeah.
And,
They have them at the base?
yeah,
Yeah.
shop at.
Good.
And they got got 2 boxes of DAB coming in. What's up, Doc?
He's not buying anymore.
Jose. Patrick Mortensen.
What?
You take care of that puck.
Gabby, how you doing? Patrick, Jose, Kevin.
Patrick puts his birthday picture out there, and he gives him a hard time. He says, "You putts alone because he's been taking over the squatter's place."
Yeah,
Maybe.
yeah. When is the squatter leaving?
This week.
Good.
Rocky Patel, New Yorker.
I don't think I've ever
Who
had
won?
that.
New York. I don't think I have. I saw Rocky Patel the other day that was just, never saw the band. It was kind of like a multicolored band and had all these different, never saw it before. And somebody was smoking. It was like, but that's one thing
What
about,
you got there? Lighter?
Yeah.
No one? Oh, nice. Molly, you're in cigar country. That's pretty cool.
could I announce
Look
it,
at
Doc?
Did you just order that or did you have it?
I'm going to miss the squatter. Oh, not as much as your
Nice.
dad is.
Look.
Oh, cool.
Smile. You're in cigar country.
Hey, Allie, how you feeling today?
Oh, goodness.
Allie, how are
Oh,
you?
yeah, it's 9 o'clock in the morning there.
Is it?
And she's not working.
Why not?
She doesn't have to.
You can't.
She's making money.
You can't.
Oh. Okay.
She's not allowed with the disability.
Doc Caffey
Oh,
says,
okay, okay.
share away, baby.
Oh, all right.
Yes, please.
Feeling good. Great. Folks,
Yeah,
if you're
what do you
online,
got?
go to boutiquesmokes.com and use Cigars for 25% discount on the whole site. Oh, you put it out here.
You said.
That's all right.
Do it, folks.
Yep.
Yeah, you'll enjoy everything they have.
The boutique bundles that he's got on there.
Those are good, man.
Yeah, they really are good.
The naked bundles, he actually had a thing today he put on the website. He showed naked bundles.
www.
No, I'm talking about the one in the pack, the small batch.
Mike Pritchard. Doc, look who's online. I'll have to explain. Mike Pritchard comes on the perf we do when we do the BCA, which is down to only one Friday a month now. He
Right.
does it from Australia. So he sits there at 9 o'clock in the morning with his rum and his bum, and he's smoking a cigar and drinking his rum at 9 o'clock in the morning.
Nice.
So you can't drink all day if you don't start in the morning.
That's right.
Well, he does that because it's Saturday over there, so he's okay. You know,
Not Saturday now unless I'm
no,
missing
it's,
something.
but former customs guy, he was telling us about when they used to find cigars and what they'd have to do, and back in the day, you used to be able to keep them, but now it's just like
Oh, what a shame. But the small batch bundle, the small batch.
I liked them. I really do.
I got, what I got? Maduro. What's the other one I got?
I got the Maduro and the Connecticut.
I didn't get the Connecticut.
So you got Habano?
I got the Habano Robusto, and it smoked like a champ this morning.
Oh,
It was a great smoke to go to work in.
It's perfect. It's perfect for that cigarstash.com little thing I have in the car that clips onto the vent and has a cap and pulls a cigar, and it's got like it's hard to explain. It's kind of like this on the bottom, crisscross, everything, but upside down like that. And you just put it in there,
Tamp it, right?
and you tap it a little bit, and just drop the ashes
Little
right in
tamp,
there.
little tamp.
We're done. Leave it in there. No smoke comes out. It just eventually.
So is that where you put your ashes or what?
Yeah.
See, I got an ashtray.
But it keeps the smoke. It keeps everything out. It doesn't.
I got an ashtray.
But it's very convenient right there.
Yeah.
I got an ashtray.
You'll see when we make that drive. Welcome, Caitlin, too. Look at this.
Caitlin,
A lot
hello.
of family
How
members
are you?
on
Family
tonight.
here or
She's
something.
here, right?
What's the deal?
She will be here the Wednesday before my birthday and leave possibly, I think that's Sunday or Monday. But she has the girls have her best friend, Erin, is getting married. So she's having a bachelorette party somewhere. So she's coming down here. And then when she leaves here, she's going to fly direct to wherever
Oh, nice.
the bachelorette party is.
Yeah. That's cool.
Yeah, she's doing good. She's got a nice raise at work. They brought a new dentist, another dentist since, and now she's got
She's
more
staying,
work to do.
she's staying there.
Nah, we'll see. She's staying there. She's staying there like I'm
Making
going
money.
there. I might just take Ed up on that $500 bet.
I would.
I got something for him in the car too when he comes. I got those little caps he puts on his tires.
Oh, okay.
The
What do we
tire
got in
caps.
Bones 101?
Well, you talk about the replacement ones of the ones you took?
Yeah,
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
I took them off mine because I bought 4 new ones for my truck and just gonna give them to him.
What'd you do with the ones you took off his?
He's gonna get them back. I got 6 caps.
Oh, so you kept
Because
it?
when I put them on his car, I
Yeah.
took his caps and kept them.
Okay.
and
you
put them
kept
on
it.
my truck.
Okay, yeah.
Because when somebody put those on my truck, they took my caps and never gave
Yeah,
them
of
back.
course they did. Well, you know who that was.
Oh, yeah. And I didn't purposely do it to his truck because it was brand new and I wasn't gonna, I know it's only a tire cap, but now game's on.
Well,
Right.
I'm eating popcorn and watching.
From Wednesday to Friday of the next week.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh, that long?
Yeah.
You'll be here for like 9 days.
That's pretty cool.
When
Very
is that
nice.
going to be? July?
Wednesday before my birthday
July?
in July.
Patrick might still be here too, so maybe we get those two to just,
Go out?
yeah. So she's not laying around the house all the time.
Her mom's not working, so they'll do something.
Oh, I'm sure they'll be laying around the
Well,
house.
actually, I'm taking that whole week off too.
Oh, yeah.
Of course you did.
Oh, yeah, because you know, it's birthday week.
Yeah.
I usually take every 2 weeks. So the last week of July and the first week of August every year. I used to anyway. But
Might as well do it this year. Might as well
down there.
keep it going.
Yeah, you might as well.
Yeah.
Let some go.
Sure. Why not?
Who's getting divorced?
Huh?
The second richest man in the world.
Oh, I know.
Who?
Bill Gates.
He's getting divorced.
Yeah.
Bill, yeah, him and Melinda.
Melanie's going out the window.
Yeah, she's
Belinda?
open for business, buddy. Give her a call. Maybe your guy can talk to her guy and get you
The
hooked
weight she's getting.
up. Yeah,
She's gonna
and
get
no
some.
prenup.
Oh, they didn't have prenup?
No prenup.
Oh, she didn't get shit. No, he'll take care of it. He'll be
No,
fine.
there's no prenup. She's going to get it.
Yeah,
She's
she
going
gets
to
the
get
half. She gets the half.
Oh my God. That's a lot of shit.
it. So now the second
She
richest
gets
is going to be like the
yeah,
10th richest, and she'll be the 11th richest.
yeah. She's
you
gonna
know-
get 13 billion.
You know what everybody's concerned though is? They're not concerned about them getting divorced or why they're getting divorced. They're
Oh,
worried, they're worried about the foundation.
Oh,
What it's gonna
They'll
do for
probably still
charity.
continue.
Oh, come on, man.
No,
What,
they
free
should.
money?
I
I
heard
hope
that.
he
and I
shows
was
up
like,
with some hot broad.
No,
But he won't. He's a dork.
That's not what. I don't think that's what it was all about.
No,
I think
no,
it was just-
absolutely. He's a dork. Dude.
Yeah,
He works all the time.
Yeah, he's a nerd big time.
Yeah, he's a big nerd
But you
dork.
gotta admit, when he built his house in Seattle, he did some pretty cool shit. Heated driveway.
Voice activated everything.
Oh, yeah.
I mean,
But you know, his foundation doesn't even really help Americans the way that it should. He made his money here first,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
and then he went worldwide.
Well, he got into the Warren Buffett thing. So he probably realized how evil and cruel Bill Gates is. Caitlin's a.
Well, you know what? Warren Buffett's giving Bill Gates all of his money when he goes.
No, he's giving it to charity, but he's not necessarily giving it.
He's giving it. Bill Gates is in charge of it to do their foundation. He's giving the money to them for their foundation. All of it.
Caitlin, who's QAnon? I'll just ask you that.
This show doesn't get political. We don't discuss politics. We don't discuss
Religion
and religion
Or tobacco.
or tobacco.
And we all lied through our teeth.
Well, the
Caitlin, a big conspiracy theory.
Oh yeah,
Is she really?
yeah. She's like almost as bad as
Jason?
no, not. She's not bad to the point of wearing a little tin hat so they can't read her brain. No.
No, but she's not getting vaccinated because she doesn't want to take the injection for
The chip.
the chip.
Well, I think I pretty much got to convince you can't put a chip in there because you get 5 or 6 doses out of a vial. So what do you can't have.
It's built into the syringe.
Yeah, it's already in the syringe. It's a
They
liquid,
just
it's
shake
a
it
liquid
up.
form.
They shake it up.
It's
and
that
put it in.
liquid nitrogen like in Predator 2.
Alex Jones is.
Um,
No, HBO did a documentary on QAnon,
oh yeah.
and they actually announced who they believe was QAnon. And when all that stuff came about, QAnon kind of ended.
Who did they think it was? Alex Jones?
A kid that was living in
His mother's basement.
nope, in Japan.
It's the conspiracy theory is actually real.
Well, I mean, if you believe it,
It's all good.
I
Remember that movie Conspiracy Theory with,
do with
Mel Gibson and who else was
That's
it?
what I was talking about.
And Sandra Bullock?
No, it wasn't.
It wasn't Sandra Bullock.
It was,
Who was it?
Yeah, I don't remember.
I don't like her.
Oh, you mean Julia Roberts?
Julia Roberts.
Yes,
Yeah,
yes.
that's it. Yeah, it's not a
And
problem.
then at the end, he puts that little thing underneath the saddle. He's still alive. Thinks he's dead. If you haven't seen the movie, sorry.
See the movie. Caitlin's seen it. She wrote it.
Hey, don't make fun of her. She'll take you out.
I'm all right with that.
She's like a mom.
She'll just hack in one of those satellites and zap you with the
Big laser.
lasers that they've got on
Was that
satellites.
Scotty Too Hotty who walked in?
It is.
So guess who passed away last week? Well, like 2 days ago.
A couple people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bobby Unson.
Yeah.
Yeah, 87.
87 years old. Man. 87. He's been around. I've been watching him since I'm a little kid. Man.
I know who didn't die.
Patrick Stewart was in the movie, Patrick, yes.
Yes, he was. He played the bad guy.
He did.
You know that? What's it called? Didn't die yet.
Pelosi?
The old broad from the Golden Girls.
Mom?
Betty White's still alive.
Betty White, yeah.
Oh, that one. What's her name still alive too?
The lady who played the old lady.
Yeah, she
but
was
the
actually the youngest
She
one,
was
yeah.
the youngest one.
Yeah, the little.
That's like
Yeah.
that's like Frank Beard and the
Yeah.
um,
What else we got on there?
Verizon sells. I didn't know this. I learned a lot of things when I read the news.
Yeah.
Obviously, but Verizon sells Yahoo and AOL to Apollo for $5 billion. First off, I
It
didn't
doesn't
know
sound like a lot.
for $5 billion
Yeah.
for AOL and do they even use anybody ever use AOL anymore?
Not anymore. It's just email and a splash page now. It's not dial-in.
So then what? And Yahoo, I mean,
It's just a content provider. That's all.
so you can still go and search and
Yeah, it's still there.
That's a lot of
Well,
cabbage.
they
That's a
do.
lot of cabbage.
just $5
It
billion.
is.
That's a lot of
Yeah,
money, man.
it's quite a bit of money.
That's
yeah.
a lot less than what Belinda freaking Gates is going to get. Could you imagine what she's going to get?
Oh,
What's
15 billion.
his net worth? His net worth is like
100 and some billion?
he can get. I don't think she's going to get as much as Bezos' wife did.
Oh yeah, she will.
You think?
Oh yeah.
Well, then they can go party together, them two.
And the school teacher from Seattle.
Yeah.
Well, lucky him.
What else is on there, Bones?
Bobby on oh, that's for Monday nights. I want to do a show with vets that smoke cigars and why they got started and shit like that. That's Trevor. Let's go football, right?
UMS.
UMS. Apparently, we were always making fun of him because he's ugly little, ugly son of a bitch. But
Yeah.
We always thought that was his girlfriend.
Yes.
That's actually his wife. He's actually married to her.
Mhm.
Did not know that.
When did he get married as a sophomore?
Not quite sure when he got married, but they're married.
Yeah.
But his contract, they came out with his contract. You've got the standard rookie contract, 4 years with a 50-year option, team option.
Right.
So the team says, yeah, we want to keep you another year, we don't want to keep it. Whatever. $36.79 million.
For the 4 years.
36.8.
Yeah.
Hold on. And a signing bonus of 24.12 million.
Yeah.
24 million and a half?
If he's there, so he gets a total of $60.9 million for 4 years.
So 15 a year almost.
That's more, well, yeah, kind of, sort of.
Yeah.
15, 16
Yeah,
a
Yeah,
year.
yeah.
And
He ain't thrown the ball yet.
Exactly. That's what I was trying to.
Hasn't thrown the ball yet.
He has not proved himself. This is
Can't.
crazy.
He hasn't played.
But it's crazy that you give that kind of money to somebody that hasn't proved himself.
It's just like government money. It's free. Taxpayers, the
Yeah, it's
Fans pay for it.
fans and the owners, and yeah, that's crazy.
fans pay
Ali,
for
are
it.
you saying Bill Gates is worth $167 billion?
Oh, I wouldn't got that for a moment.
I think that's. I know. I thought it was 130 or something like that, but I know. Yeah.
If he's worth 160 and she gets 50, she's getting more than Bezos' wife back. She got
I
like
told you
60
she's-
billion.
Yeah. Yeah, she's gonna be good. I think Bobby needs to start courting her.
I don't
Yeah.
mind.
Wow, look at that, man. $167 billion.
Yeah.
Can you imagine, man? But
Give me 1/10 of that.
this guy, yo, is that, wow.
Oh no. Give me 1/100th of it. I'm good.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Hookers and blow.
Absolutely.
Yeah, about 15 million a year.
Yeah.
And I showed you that picture earlier, Justin Bieber, when he was at the
Yeah.
PGA Golf Tour. Very disrespectful, I thought. Short, I mean,
You know
dungaree
what?
shorts below the knee,
Here's the thing.
tattoos. His hair was like, what? I don't know if it was cornrow, braided. It was a little bit of both, just sticking up all over the freaking place. And he was with DJ
What,
Khaled.
you know what? What's he done lately anyway? Anything?
You don't have to
They
do
just made a
anything.
fortune in a short
Making
period of
money.
time. Yeah, but you know what, Barrett? Our bones we discussed many times. If he has 5 million, he wants 10.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So why are you just going to lay dormant? If he has talent, you know what I mean?
Oh, he doesn't have talent.
Well, we don't.
Bieber? No.
People actually think he does, but I don't. I don't.
No talent, motherfucker.
Yeah, I agree.
Oh, I guess
He's got as much talent as Trevor Lawrence has good looks.
Right.
Oh, dude, he's so bad. He's
Yeah.
so.
And a good
And he
hairstyle.
looks just like his mother, man.
So, one thing I don't know if you
Just like
noticed
his mom.
when they were doing the draft, did you notice the Lowe's commercial?
Yeah, I did.
Oh yeah, yeah. I pointed that out there. I
Yeah.
said he had it. They had to have that film before.
Of course they did,
You know.
because once he committed to having somebody managing,
Yeah.
he's good to go.
Yeah.
He can make that stuff.
Oh yeah. Once he declares for the draft, he's.
Man, that thing's gonna blow up on you. Or is it like that?
No, it's starting to.
Yeah, it's gonna blow
I
up.
think it's the humidity to say.
It's really humid outside too.
Oh, dude, I was doing the show last night. Had the garage door closed, the smoke heater going. Everything was fine. The fan was going. She comes in the garage. Smoking here. So I'm looking like, not really. I don't think so. I was down looking. Oh, the smoke heater went off. So I turned it back on again. Say, open the door for her. She opened that door like that crap.
Yeah, it sucked
I
out.
was like,
Yeah.
oh my god! I was like, holy shit! I gotta spray the front yard too, because them bugs are. I haven't sprayed it yet. It's been too wet.
You're in desperate need of Talstar, huh?
Absolutely, dude. I swear by that shit. Swear by it, man.
What is it?
Talstar, spray it on the lawn, keeps them little no-see.
It knocks the no-see-ums. It
Oh,
doesn't
yeah,
kill
I
them,
hate
it
them.
just knocks them down. That's
Right.
all.
See, guys.
Yeah, but thanks for coming, man. Good seeing you. And then we'll guys here for the commanders conference on this.
Oh yeah.
They all commanders?
No, but they usually bring they usually bring the commander
Right.
and the command chief.
Okay.
And the one guy that was sitting here was a commander.
Okay.
And he
Yeah,
had to
both
know.
of them.
Told him where Brendan was crew chief and went through all that. And he said, "Where was he at?" I said, "Well, he was at Anchorage." He goes, "I was too." And he goes, he was at Anchorage. Brendan was at Charleston when this guy was at Anchorage, and then when they switched back. So they said, you know, I'm a Russo. He goes, I know, Chief. I know Daryl. Daryl was the guy I worked with at Offutt, and he went over to South Carolina to take over the command chief at Charleston. And it just so happens when Brendan got there, he says, Dad, I got my meeting with. He was telling me what's going on. I got my meeting with the chief. I said, well, who's that? He goes, I'm a Russo. I said, oh, really? I said, I don't think I know him.
No.
So next day at work,
Did you set him up?
Next day at work, I called Daryl. I said, Daryl, I said, when you have your meeting with Brendan, just give him. Is that your son? I'm like, yeah. He goes, just give him a hard time.
Yeah.
And then he said, Dad, he goes, this guy gave me such a hard time. I don't know why. It's like, then he said, you know, I know your dad. Son of a bitch. I told him, because you know it, the military.
It's a small community.
Especially the airport is small.
Yeah.
It really is. It's smaller than people think. You know, we have what, 300,000-400,000 people, but it's small. And then, you know, I was stationed in Korea. We go to Germany, get married. David comes over. Every time I'm in the BX ramp I'm running into somebody. I said, how many freaking people you know? I said, this is the biggest base in Europe.
Yeah.
So it's just like people are just going to come in and we're probably one of the biggest BXs that the freaking military has.
Sure.
Just unbelievable. I enjoy it. I'm going to miss it when I retire. I really am.
So we had two student jerk-offs that we had issues with, and I told them
failing.
Just anyway. This was a couple months way back. Anyway, I told them, I said, consequences.
Absolutely.
Your actions have consequences.
Yes, they do.
And they did not believe me. They were like, well, sir, we're graduated. We're leaving this place. I picked up the phone, made one phone call back to the MTF. And when they were doing their final form, they were all standing out at attention, and their MTLs went behind each one of them and said, actions have consequences. And it made them jump a little bit. Then I found out where jerk off 1 and jerk off 2 were going, and I said,
jerk off 1 and jerk off 2.
I know people that work there. So I made 2 phone calls. I get a phone call about a month or so later, because they all took their leave, you know, and went home and all this stuff, from both of the guys that I called. And they said, you should have seen them turn sheet white.
Oh, they said the same thing too?
Actions have consequences. And they went, oh, shit.
Yeah.
And I told them, I said, it's a small community, especially in cyber.
I don't know why people don't believe that. It's like karma will come back to bite you in the ass.
Oh, dude.
Every time.
And actions have
3 phone calls is all I had to make. I'm surprised they aren't sending me a box of chocolates or something saying, I'm sorry for everything I did.
Yeah, sure.
Please don't do it again.
Cool. Let me do something. Bobby, who's our sponsors?
Our sponsors are Cigar Prop.
Cigar Prop, really?
Yeah.
Is that naked dude that was on TV?
Yeah, it's Kevin and
did you see?
And
Kevin and Jess.
Kevin and Jess.
She just had her 29th birthday the other day.
29. Happy birthday, Jess.
Duncan's
We got
nakedness too.
Greater Home and Auto, Mike Bryant. Give him a call. Our sponsors are Frontline Cigars also. And we have GTO Cigars. For those who know,
They smoke
GTO. And who else do we have?
We have Val.
Cigar Enthusiast.
The Cigar Enthusiast.
Yeah.
We got Val from StogieLives.com, which is another social media site that just deals with strictly cigars, and they let you do it, and no backlash from Facebook because we don't believe that you should be talking about this or doing this.
Okay.
Do they allow swaps and stuff as well?
Yep.
So
Absolutely.
yeah, if you got cigars to swap,
They got a marketplace.
Hit 'em up.
They got a marketplace on there too.
Yeah.
And people saying, "Well, I got the Harley jacket up there. It's been up there for months, man." You know anybody?
I'll take it if it
looking
doesn't
for one?
sell.
No, I ain't giving it away, dude. I'll let it sit in my closet first. Okay.
Check you out.
I got $400-something for that, man. You can have it for $200. I'll give you a
What
deal
is
on
it?
A Harley jacket. He's not wearing.
Oh,
Hasn't worn how long?
The riding jacket with the armor and everything.
Yeah, it's canvas, right?
It's not canvas. It's
Oh,
kinda
it's
like
armored.
No, it's got the elbow pads and the
don't
and the
think
shit in there, but
that's
you can't feel it.
No.
Or you use it without it. I mean, they take them out.
No.
You take them in and out. So we did the Justin Bieber. Oh, A-Rod. Okay,
Who?
A-Rod.
He's gone away,
Facebook.
hasn't he?
He might as well, but speaking of A-Rod though, J-Lo's back with Ben Affleck.
Oh,
Mm.
But anyway, Lucky Ben.
Yeah, I guess.
No, maybe not.
But this is something that A-Rod said. I loved A-Rod, diehard Yankee fan. I was a little upset that they offered him when they offered him that $250 million back in the day. I said, that's way too much money for a baseball player. It is now, it was then. It was real big money back then.
Yeah.
So
But,
you don't think he was worth it in hindsight?
He could have been, no. I'd have to say no. But he could have, and I lost all respect for him when he said, I didn't do steroids. I didn't do this. I didn't
That
do
was
that.
bad time.
I didn't do steroids. And I backed him up because I believed he didn't do them.
Yeah.
Then it turns out he did them.
Oh, when did you come out with that?
Long time ago.
Oh, okay.
Long time.
I thought you meant there was some.
But I would have had more respect for him had he, right at the very beginning, said, I did them. I'll take whatever consequences
Right.
come because of his actions. Actions have consequences.
Yes.
I'll take whatever is going to happen.
Well, you know what that.
But you denied it like Lance Armstrong. Denied, and he ended up taking.
But you know what's going to end up happening.
Oh, nothing.
Well, I mean, in theory, he should not be in the Hall of Fame.
But he's not yet. But
No, I mean, he
he'll
should be
eventually get-
considered, is what I'm saying.
And Hall of Fame. Remember Roberto Alomar?
Yeah,
Yep.
sure.
Okay, he's on the Baseball Hall of Fame committee.
Yes.
Not anymore.
What'd he do?
He resigned because of a sexual allegation from 2014.
Really?
So he just said, I'm not disrespecting baseball.
But yeah,
Now-
Cuomo's still in office.
Oh, dude.
17 allegations, I think.
And nothing's happening with that,
Nothing.
right?
My sister.
I mean, yeah, there's investigations and all that, but yeah, a person, a gentleman, let's put it that way, a person with integrity would say, if there's that many things, I need to focus on keeping myself from going to jail.
Right.
I need to focus on my defense instead of it being a distraction for running this.
Wow.
Patrick, you have a very good point. What's up, Ray? Patrick says they would have avoided A-Rod's contract if he would have admitted I did the steroids.
Yeah.
Not necessarily. They didn't void Barry Bonds, did they? I don't know.
I don't know the answer
I can't
to that.
say. Would have they? They might have. They might have renegotiated. They might have done something, but I don't think they would have gotten rid of him.
But don't you think Major League Baseball would have come down on him had he admitted to it?
Yeah, but I don't think they would have banned him for life. They would have suspended him for a year or two or whatever. What'd they do to Clemens or something, you know?
Yeah, Roger
I
Clemens.
mean, they all eventually admitted it. I don't
Well,
think,
yeah, I mean, their backs were up against the wall.
I don't think it'll keep him out of the Hall of Fame, but, well, then again, Mark McGuire's not in the Hall of Fame yet either, is he?
Nope.
But don't you think that performance-enhancing drugs should prevent professional players from being considered for the Hall of Fame?
Patrick, I have to disagree with you. I believe that A-Rod did come out and say he did do it,
But do you
but I'll have to research that.
don't agree that
They should stay out.
if a player gets caught using performance-enhancing drugs, that they should be banned from the Hall of Fame?
You don't know,
Because their career is tarnished by.
right, but how long did they do it? You know, if they did it the
They
last
did-
two,
yeah,
last
but
2
you
years
know
of
what?
their career, and the career
They
is
did it
already
one year.
established.
Yeah, but
I don't-
they did it. They did it.
I don't know.
I mean, you can't
Mark,
say
Mark McGuire did the creatine, which wasn't illegal,
right,
you know, so,
That's
but that's
right.
still keeping him out. It's illegal now, but
right.
at the time he did it, it wasn't on the ban list. So should he be kept out of the Hall of Fame?
If it was not on the ban list at the time, then
No,
no.
right.
All right, let's get off the drug thing. I mean, I mean that can go. I guess you know it's like there's an asterisk for everything, especially now when you got these guys during COVID. They went to the doubleheaders or 2 7-inning games now versus
Yeah, and then you don't get
9
the
innings.
credit.
You don't get the credit. Now all home runs count, all triple plays, all
RBIs, all
that
that,
shit
yeah.
counts. But if a pitcher,
They don't get a no-hitter.
throws a no-hitter in the 7 innings, which one did
Yeah.
a couple weeks ago
Yeah,
from
yeah.
Arizona.
Yeah,
He doesn't get no credit for that
Right.
because it specifically says, and I was like,
you had to
well,
play at least 7 innings.
Nine
Oh,
innings.
Oh, you had to play the 9
Nine
innings.
innings. It specifically says a no-hitter must consist of 9 pitched innings.
Yeah.
I understand that.
Because of the minimum pitches required for 9 innings.
Right, I understand.
Right. I mean, when you really think about it too, why should somebody get credit for a no-hitter at 7 innings when a guy that pitched a 9-inning game lost his no-hitter at
in the bottom
in
of
the
the
bottom
ninth.
of the ninth. He didn't get credit for a 7-inning
Right.
no-hitter.
Right.
Yeah, there's some of the rules are very written very differently.
You know.
Yeah, I know.
Now let me ask you: has anybody ever pitched 3 strikes in every inning? Struck out all 3 batters every inning.
I don't think so.
That's 20.
That's the
it's
perfect
20
game,
it's-
right?
It's
yeah,
27.
that would be a perfect
Don
game,
Larson.
yeah. Huh?
Don Larson.
Did he?
I believe he pitched a no-hitter for the
Not a
Dodgers
no-hitter.
back in the day. Well,
Perfect
a perfect game. I believe he pitched one.
3 strikes, no balls.
I don't,
I think that would be
I
impossible.
think it would be impossible.
but I think he did. I think he pitched a perfect
I can see
game.
striking people out, but there would have to be a foul tip, a ball, something.
Yeah.
Oh, just 3
But you're
pitches
talking
he's
about-
down?
3 strikes. I'm
You're
saying
talking
that's-
about
that is a
I don't-
total perfect
that's
game.
27
I
players,
don't.
right?
Well,
3 times
3
9,
times 9.
27 players, and
Times
didn't
3.
touch the ball.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think it could be
they
done.
consider foul. I think they consider multiple pitches still a perfect game, but has it ever been done for just? So you're
27
you're,
players.
You're talking
3 up, 3 down, 3 strikes.
You're talking
each
81
one.
strikes, and that's it.
Yeah.
I doubt it very much.
I doubt it. I doubt it.
Yeah.
I don't think it could be done. You know what I mean? Let
Well,
me see
there we
my
go.
thing.
The actual person that would know useless trivia on sports.
I would say that
Well, you just
Barry
got the time to
Bonds,
Google.
Sammy
Well,
Sosa,
I know what he's saying the perfect game is, but I'm saying that is
Yeah,
the definitive perfect game.
yeah.
yeah.
I don't think it could be done.
I think it would be damn near impossible.
Yeah. I think them guys we talked about with the
Anything's
steroids
possible. Every record's
saved
made and broken.
baseball at that time.
Yeah.
Oh, absolutely.
They
With
saved
the home run,
the baseball was going in the gutter very fast.
that home run derby between not the derby, but the home run.
Mark McGuire and
back
Sammy
and forth,
Sosa.
Absolutely. But look, it's both of them.
And then pitchers and other batters and other players. Dude, the locker room, your closest guys to you are know you're using. That's
Oh, yes.
when your closest friends
Oh, yes,
to
they
you.
know.
If you're around your closest friends and you say, somebody has a drinking problem, somebody's using too much pain medication, somebody's doing this, you know.
Well, let me ask. Let's.
So there in the locker room, a lot of guys knew them guys were using drugs, and it's take what I'm saying. It's the good old boy situation.
As long as you don't get caught, you're good. You're good to go.
But you want to know something? My personal feeling. If they want to, I mean, baseball is such to the point where it is a. Back in the day when they went on strike, Ken Griffey said we should be paid for performance, and I believe that. Now these older guys are doing they do the steroids because they got to keep up with these younger guys,
Right.
to try and keep their job.
Right.
If you opened it up and just said you want to do it, do it. If everybody was able to do it, that's on them. You want to do it, I don't care. But if everybody was able to do it, would some still do it? Absolutely.
Absolutely they would.
You know, but
Well, it helps with
you want to end
injuries.
up like Lyle Alzado?
Lionel
No.
Alzado was in. I mean,
Oh, dude,
just
Yeah, he's terrible.
Remember when he tried the boxing thing?
But you know what? But he was doing, dude. He was doing injectables and triple stacking, and I read into that a little bit. He was
Yeah.
it was really bad.
Yeah.
It was
And
really
you
bad.
could tell by his attitude on the
Yeah,
field.
yeah, dude,
that
he was a fucking maniac.
He was raged up.
Yeah, he was terrible.
I don't think that you open the floodgates that way. I don't think that you give them the choice because who wouldn't want that edge? If you're
Absolutely.
a professional player, who wouldn't want that edge? And then what happens to them 30 years down the road?
That's on them.
Yeah.
Well,
yeah, but
I
that
realize
goes-
what you're saying, but I can see 30 years down the road. Did you play Major League Baseball and take performance-enhancing drugs? If so, you may be entitled to a substantial
My man,
payment.
yeah.
Well, Ray brings up a good point. They could be taking steroids or be given steroids by a doctor because of an injury or
Yeah.
whatever.
But
Or
that's different. The cortisone shots and stuff, that's different.
but that, I don't. Think
Yeah, but you know what?
cortisone
Ray's failing to say
considered a steroid?
is-
I don't know.
Yeah, it
Is that you're
steroid.
doing anabolic stuff.
Anabolic steroids. yes.
Anabolic steroids is a lot different from a steroid that a doctor's giving you, and the amount
And
is in
testosterone.
question. Yeah,
Oh,
depo
Look
testosterone,
what it does to
Winstrol
him.
B.
Back to McGuire. McGuire, I got his rookie cards.
Dude, they're worth a lot of money.
He was thinner than I was in high school.
Yeah.
And Will Clark. They
Yeah,
were
yeah,
tall and
dude.
thin. Barry Bonds was thin. Sammy Sosa was not
jacked like he was.
He's big,
yeah.
you know. So,
But dude, they're using
something-
serious steroids.
you can lift weights and get big, but you ain't
Not like
getting-
that. Not like that.
These guys got big quick.
Yeah,
There
real
was
quick.
rumors that my cousin was using steroids because his attitude was different,
Yeah.
and they had a nickname for his attitude. Instead
Okay.
of Phil, it was Bill. Oh, Bill's on the field. Oh yeah, he would throw a whole box of sunglasses out on the field. He took his clothes off.
Oh yeah, something was wrong with him.
Yeah,
You know,
he
I'm
was-
just if they want, that's up to them.
He tore up
I don't,
the dugout
you know,
in
Yeah,
Arizona,
he was something's wrong.
or not the dugout, but the field house.
Yeah, yeah, I know what
the
you
changing room.
The
But
Or,
yeah,
the
that's
locker room, yes.
but them guys
Really?
saved baseball at the time, man.
I think so. I think they did.
So we're talking about baseball, but Patrick brings up a good point. When you start talking about pro football, those guys, without a question, would use them if they were given the opportunity.
Oh yeah.
Without a question.
And I think because you get these guys, they got kids coming out of college. What we see the other day on the draft, 6'3", 6'4", 320 pounds.
Yeah,
Yeah.
330,
These guys are
330.
big. That's unhealthy.
Absolutely.
That's way unhealthy.
Them guys used to be, them were 265, 270. Now these guys are almost 100 pounds heavier
Yeah,
than that.
absolutely.
100 pounds.
And you think about the quarterback, 40 years ago, the quarterback, when he stepped back into the pocket, he had, 10, 15 seconds to get rid of the ball.
Not anymore, man.
Not now. They got 3 to 5 seconds.
Yeah.
And they're going
better
to
be whole.
Yeah.
Quick and fast.
They are quick and
Now
fast.
you look at when I was in high school. When we were all in high school, 6 foot, 6'2", and 180 pounds was a big kid on the
That's
field.
big.
Yeah.
Now that's not even a tight end.
That's what you got on the field. Every one of them are over 200 pounds.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Or reaching it in high
Yeah.
school.
Welcome,
yeah.
Tom. So the governor of Florida, who we like, one of our favorites, DeSantis, everything gone, just like
Everything's free.
Tater here. Opened it all up.
You know what?
Except he kept the masks on kids
In school.
K through 12.
I read a report.
I'm not sure
And
why.
the WHO is refuting it, of course, because it makes them look bad.
Because China runs the WHO.
But I read a report that said, I'll use Tom's state for an example. They
South Dakota.
used South Dakota against North Dakota. South Dakota, their governor says, fuck it, do whatever you want to do. No mask mandate, all this stuff.
She kept
North
the
Dakota-
meatpacking plants open.
North Dakota kept the mask mandates. Their risk of their rates of infection are right the same amount.
Right.
At the same point, the spikes are all at the same times. All this stuff. So the WHO is saying no, that's impossible. It can't be. Well, this thing.
Facts are facts.
I mean, yeah, the science, if you want to go to, is suggesting that this is the biggest spikes occurred during the wintertime. What happens in the wintertime?
Flu.
Flu.
colds.
Flu and cold.
How many?
I gotta go to the restroom.
You can go either way, but California,
Yeah, that proved it didn't work.
They were saying they've had, I think, 3 million cases of COVID. When they were predicting, we got to do this and this, we're going to have 20 million cases and blah, 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 and all that. No, people got to get back, and people getting back to normal. And we said, how many cases are popping up now?
Yeah, it's not as bad as it was.
And a lot of states are pretty wide open.
And I mean, they're saying that vaccinations are helping, and okay,
It's not hurting.
I'll give that to them. Yes, being vaccinated helps. It gives you peace of mind, if anything else.
Absolutely.
If nothing else, that's what you got. But I'm not really sure whether that is even, because they're talking about each year you're going to have a booster shot. So is this a play on us? Is that it's? I mean, let's go on to Caitlin's conspiracy theories.
Big pharmacy.
Yeah, it's pharmaceuticals, man. That's who's making the money on this.
Bill
Oh,
Gates.
jeez, man, every one of them that came up with a COVID vaccine,
Except
billions.
Except for AstraZeneca.
AstraZeneca.
Zeneca.
Oh, they still made money
Oh, they're going to. They're still
Oh, yeah.
going to sell this. But people are ordering less and less vaccine shots.
because it's summertime, and they don't want their summer vacation, disrupted by having to take the vaccine. When the spike comes back up, when the weather turns bad, that's when people will go back.
See, I was one of the lucky ones. I had both shots of Moderna, and I didn't have either one. I didn't have a problem with either one. You did it on the second one.
Yeah, but
A little
you
bit.
know that probably a lot of it was probably in my head as well. But yeah, it hit my body
Well,
pretty hard.
they had like my sisters always said, they got people scared.
Well, I'm not gonna lie to you. The second shot, when I was in there, I was a little concerned. I was afraid that something bad was going to happen. And now what? Now what? I'm here. I'm in the hospital, so that's a good thing. But
Yeah, my biggest fear was even with the Moderna we took with blood clot.
yeah,
I mean, any of them they said is a possibility.
and then here it is, Bones. There's only a 1% chance. But do you really want to
Be that 1%.
to say, okay, out of 10 people or out of 100 people, this one right here is
out
the
of
one?
the millions that they had, they gave the Johnson & Johnson, or whichever one that caused it.
Johnson & Johnson and AstraZeneca, yeah.
I think 15 people died. 15 people too many, but
Yeah,
when you compare it, it's less than 1%,
well, sure.
which is just like the flu.
But again, I come down to, do you want to be the one that they point
No.
the finger to and say, well, you're the one?
And then now they're saying, exactly,
Absolutely.
it could be in your head, Patrick.
Yeah.
It could be, I mean, part of it, because people do make themselves sick when they think.
Sure they do.
I'm sick,
Sure they do.
and they end up getting sick.
I just had a throbbing headache, man, in my body. That's what I had.
None of them are FDA approved yet.
Nope, not at all.
They're approved for emergency
Use, yes.
But now they're going to do their studies. They're going to do all their.
Well, now they've got all kinds of guinea pigs that have tried it. That's the thing is the FDA can now turn around and approve
I think I got it on here
they've
somewhere
had human trials.
where they said now they're going to in Mississippi. They've gone to the 6 to 12-year-olds are now can take.
Yeah, I'm not down with that. As a parent, if I was sitting with a child under 18 years old, look, that's a choice that only an individual can make. And I'm going to say only an adult can make that choice on whether to take it or not.
Absolutely.
As a parent, I'm not an anti-vaxxer by any means, but I think that there's some merit when it comes down to the spike in autism on whether all these childhood vaccinations cause an issue.
But it eradicated polio and all these.
I get all that.
I
get that, but now we're mixing everything together.
Yeah.
Instead of doing it like every 6 months or whatever the case is, we're mixing it all together.
But I have this conversation with my sister just about every morning on the way to school. My nephew's prom is coming up. So now that New York is going to be open fully by 1 July, the prom is like end of June, whatever. $100 a ticket, 10 people to a table. Once you're assigned a table, you can't switch tables.
Yeah.
You can't dance with anybody other than who's at your table.
Right.
And you have to show a negative test or show that you have the vaccine to
Okay,
even go.
okay.
It's like, we had,
Papers, please.
exactly. I said, she goes, now they passed the law, said, well, you can't ask somebody if they have the vaccine or not.
Well, it's HIPAA violation.
I said, well, it's HIPAA if somebody tells you.
No.
But
If I ask you, have you had the shot? It's not it's a HIPAA violation. That is between you and your physician.
Yeah,
okay, now I own a business. Okay, you want to come into my business, you have to show me. I said, if you can come in if you have the vaccine. No, just as a customer. You want to come in.
I'm not going in that shop.
That's
Even
it.
vaccinated, I won't go into that.
That's what I'm trying to tell my sister. They might not be able to ask by law, but they're not actually asking. They're just saying, you want to come in, you have to be negative.
I'm not going
you
to
have
that
to have
shop.
a negative result. But she goes, that's asking. I said, no, they're not asking for it. They're just saying, if you want to come in, you have to, Now,
I'm
there's only
saying-
one way to show me that you have
You
it,
got to have that
and
card.
that's to show it.
Yeah.
So it's like the airline saying, you want to fly in this airline, you have to have a vaccine.
I'm not flying on that airline.
Exactly. That's your choice. You want to go into Walmart, you put the mask on.
I'm certainly not going to Walmart.
But I don't wear it there anymore
You
either.
going into Walmart?
no, without a mask on.
I'm not going in there by choice.
I go there every once in a while.
On purpose?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I do.
Why?
I haven't heard that one. That's a
I
good
don't
one.
answer yet.
Ray saying that scientists are saying it could affect the child's reproductive system. And
Yeah.
it could do anything. We
anything.
just don't know what it can do.
Yeah, we don't.
And they're going to say it's going to do a lot of different things. How do they know?
Speculation.
There wasn't
You're
enough time.
specialized.
But again, I
speculating
have a friend that's a pharmaceutical scientist,
right.
and he said when he first all started with the vaccine and
He's
everything,
taking it.
he's taking.
Of course he took it.
He's got heart conditions. He's
Doc
got,
Kathy was promoting it as well.
he's going to take it. But he's saying
Dr. Rodriguez.
most studies are 3,000 to 4,000 subjects over a long period of time. They did multiple. They did like 45, 50,000 subjects in multiple countries in a short period of time.
So we don't know long-term effects.
No,
We know short-term effects, headache, body ache,
Yeah,
that kind of stuff.
yeah.
But we don't know the long-term effects.
You know,
Well, all three of us took it, right?
Yep. I just didn't want to get sick at this age.
Yeah, I mean,
I think everybody in this room took it.
yeah, probably so.
Yep.
Yeah,
Probably so.
everybody in this room took it.
Well, I can certainly agree with you there, Patrick. He goes to Walmart to boost his self-confidence. He's a 4, but in Walmart, he's a solid 9.
Way to go, Patrick.
and those girls think that they're 10s.
Yeah,
I mean,
mine is 10.
Oh,
Hey, at least I dress appropriately when I go to Walmart.
well, of course. What's the appropriate Walmart attire?
Well, don't start, Barry.
Not.
Bones,
Yeah,
don't do it. We're in trouble if you do. She's listening.
You know, we've seen everything in Walmart. You've seen
yeah,
pajamas. You've
yeah.
seen G-strings.
Yeah,
Yeah, I mean, so it's the whole
Bones
thing.
is not going to say it. So
It's
he's not going
anything
to get
that's not
trouble.
conservative. We'll
Right.
just leave
Yeah.
that at that.
Yeah, right.
And speaking of Walmart, they now carry strawberry kiwi snap.
Yeah, he was very.
I'm
so he's going
excited
there.
for you.
I am. That's the only thing I'll mix any kind of drink with.
And hopefully you won't get one that somebody's popped the top off and then done a
Oh,
lick thing
no.
to.
You know what?
Like the ice cream
I
they
think-
did that?
Yes.
I think if I seen somebody do that, I'd have to react. To it.
I'd hit them with a glass bottle.
Yeah, something. Yeah, or just mug them or something like that.
Walmart attire is all the above.
Absolutely is. Everything except conservative attire.
Yeah.
You don't see somebody walking in their Sunday best.
Hey, it's been at least a good year since we've got in trouble for something we said. You know what I
Not
mean?
him.
No.
No, not him.
Yeah. I haven't said anything. I might have done something that got me in trouble.
Yeah.
No, I'm just saying on here we haven't said
Oh,
anything that got us in
years.
trouble. And at least a year.
Oh,
Remember?
more. Yeah, more.
And it was about Walmart. So
We were
No,
reminded.
that was 3.
was that the other
we
shop?
we
again?
were
Yeah,
reminded.
that was 4 or 5 years.
No, that was here. We did it here. Yeah, we were reminded of that at dinner one time when we were talking about it.
Oh, we never talked about Walmart dress here.
Oh, we talked
Not
about.
not getting on the spin.
Yeah, we talked about that. Yeah, we did that here.
Not
too.
like that.
Not like that. No.
No, I was
Fuck
afraid-
up, Mel.
I was afraid to go home. I was afraid to go home that night.
You should have been. Yeah.
You should have went
But-
to the 6,
Yeah.
Motel 6.
I did that. Cigar Prop had that reveal last week of the Sticks and Stones pack I was telling you about. Buy this pack, unseen. Who would buy a cigar unseen? Whatever.
Yeah.
I smoked it. And I went back to Prop and asked him, okay, what was I supposed to get from this? Because what I got was, what I really couldn't think of the word. I came out with earthy, dirt.
Yeah,
It
dirt.
just didn't. Apparently, they used all short fillings and stems to fill it. But it's only a $3 cigar. And for $3, it really wasn't a bad smoke.
So
It
you
wasn't the
got.
best I
I
smoked.
got toe jam and
Yeah.
fingernails. And,
But I came up and I told that to Kevin, and he came back with gritty. And that
Gritty?
was the
Oh,
word
okay.
I was.
so you got
Trying to get out of here.
Yeah.
Mhm. Yeah, sure.
like you get when you come out of the dentist after the
Yeah,
fluoride thing.
it's a great. I wouldn't say great. It's a very tasty cigar. I call them yard smokes. So mow the lawn.
Lawnmower.
You don't want to finish the cigar. You throw it away.
Chuck it.
$3. You're done.
Yeah.
I light up a $10 cigar when I'm smoking mowing the lawn. I'm just going to smoke the whole freaking thing.
Right.
But that
Sure.
goes. If I smoke half of it, I'm done.
All
I'm
right,
good to
let's talk about Aaron Rodgers for a minute.
Oh, goodness.
Good God.
Goodness.
Aaron Rodgers, it ain't about the money. He's having issues with the general manager.
He does not like that GM, does he?
No, you don't. And the GM's the boss, dude, besides
Yeah.
the owner of the team.
And I read too today. They got rid of somebody. I can't remember his name that Aaron Rodgers was very upset with. That they got
They
not
got
the
Oh,
player.
there was something about the draft too. That he wasn't happy
Yeah,
with one of the
and
choices.
the player he got rid of, he was just like, what the hell?
Yeah.
Yeah, why would you do that?
Exactly. So he's not happy with management.
Well,
he's not,
general manager is the boss of bosses on the team besides the owner.
yeah, but the
But
same.
that's why the owner hires the general manager. The
The
general
same-
manager's over the coach.
the two probably prominent teams that he might go to if he leaves, if they let him go. But the owner says
Denver Broncos, right?
Yeah,
Broncos
Denver's
and
one of them.
Vegas.
And Vegas.
Oh, yes, right. I did hear the Raiders. You got
Ooh,
right
Vegas.
there on your
gritty.
Dude,
yeah,
I would like that.
not on your teeth, on your lip, right
Yeah,
on the
that-
bottom lip.
Vegas would
You
be
got it
pretty
now.
cool.
Tasty.
Yeah, it'd be a brand new stadium. It's warm. He wants to do what Brady did. He's going to go somewhere warm. They're going to bring people in, and
Wow.
Win.
But then,
he's 37 years old.
but they may not
Yeah.
release him.
No,
No, they said they weren't going
the
to.
owner said I'm not. He's not going anywhere.
Yeah. So he might just sit.
Yeah, he may say.
Dude, you
Yeah.
gonna pay somebody $35 million
Just to sit.
Make
But
a
I'm
point.
sure if his contract is written properly, he's going to have a performance bonus as well. He's not going to get.
Right.
Oh, absolutely. They all do.
Yeah.
Like Brady did. You know, every playoff game he won, what he's got. Like
He ain't the type of
100,000,
guy-
what
I don't think he's the type of guy to
he
not
wants to
play.
sit.
Or this.
Cull him grow, yes.
That's it.
You know
Yeah.
that?
You're on
I don't
catch
think he's
if
the
you're
type of
on it.
guy to underplay.
Rogers?
Yeah.
No, he just won't play. If he doesn't, he's like a pouty kid
Yeah, I know.
at that point. Yeah, I'm not playing. No offense to your team, but when Eli Manning was up in the draft, I don't want to go to San Diego. And San Diego made him their choice.
That was
And
his
his dad says,
That was his
I'll
dad.
get you out of this.
Right.
And he did.
That was
They
Archie.
pulled some stuff and got him out of that. But the pouty kid says, I'm not going there.
Right.
Where do you think his nephew's going to go? The one brother, the oldest brother,
Yeah,
that they said was definitely
better.
could have been a Hall of Famer,
Yeah.
but he came down with a disease or whatever.
Right.
He's got a kid that's quarterbacking in high school now, as a sophomore. It's
Yeah.
just, they say
He's a
better,
phenom.
better than either Eli or Peyton
Okay.
as a sophomore in high school.
I don't know where he's going to go because he's got to go to college.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Where he's going to go to college, he can pick his college,
Oh, absolutely.
and he's going to have offers from all the big schools.
But you're talking about these phenoms. Back to UMass. I read an article where these analysts were saying he could have went pro right out of high school. No, I don't think so.
No, I don't think so.
Yeah.
I don't get paid money to analyze that stuff.
No,
but
it's
Yeah.
17-year-old
I
kid. now.
don't think.
No, 17, 18 years old.
I
no.
honestly, I really don't think he's going to produce well in the NFL. He's going to get hit by these guys, and it's a whole
It's a
different,
bigger,
it's a whole
stronger.
different
It
ballgame.
really
Yeah.
is. It's really
We kind of
strange.
saw what happens when he's disrupted a little bit. If he's not disrupted, he's a great quarterback. But when the defense is coming after him,
Yeah,
hard and
mistakes
heavy,
are being made.
he definitely made some
I'll
mistakes.
tell you what,
They're gonna
it
come after
really
rookies.
is.
Oh, they're
you're
going
talking-
after him hard.
You're
yes.
talking about a year difference. 2 years till they start blossoming in the pros. It's really a different game.
It is totally different.
It's a different game. When you're with the big boys and you're called a pro now, you better be playing like a pro or that's the end of it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because these
That's
pros are
interesting.
unbelievable.
We just got the 5.5 Legs Virtual Cigar Lounge, and it's up to you guys too. I think we got a new fact checker.
Oh yeah, I know we do.
Oh, that would be nice.
Anything sports related.
Yeah.
He's always been full of useless sports trivia.
Now I'll tell you who was upset.
Okay, cool. Thank you, Patrick.
What's his name out of
Fact check there.
Jacksonville? Myers was upset that the Giants took Tony out of Florida
Right.
because they wanted that wide receiver.
Well, they should have drafted him when they had the opportunity.
Well, the Giants weren't going to take him, but when they traded the 11th pick, when they did all that changed everything for them. So
Yeah.
they went after somebody different.
And now you've got all these guys talking about, oh, this team was going to trade up, this team was going to trade up, they were going after this player, or they wanted this player, they were going to trade up, and they didn't. Well, look, it's over with. You missed the opportunity. Deal with it.
But that's why we said, yeah, they have their list like that. We want this player, this player.
Yeah,
this
sure.
player. This player's gone, and then they see what's happening. They go, so that's why they
It's a
got.
shell game,
That's why
is
they
what-
got 10, 12 people sitting in those
Yeah.
freaking rooms.
Yeah,
Other than Belichick was sitting again with his dog and
in his basement. Yeah.
Yeah.
What I did like about the draft they did this year is they bought Goodell's chair that he sat in the.
Yeah.
Did it from last
And
year
did it for fans.
and put the fan
And
there.
did you see what they were doing in the subsequent rounds? Not the first round, but the subsequent rounds. They were letting the fans announce.
Oh, really?
Yes, they were.
That's
That's pretty cool.
Yes.
I was waiting for one of the number one picks, the first round picks, to give the jersey to the fan.
Yeah, that did.
That would have
would've
been cool.
But it was cool that they let him sit there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they got pictures with him and all
Oh,
that
absolutely.
stuff. That was
Yeah, that's cool stuff. That's cool beans.
Yeah, that was a class act, with the exception of Goodell being on the stage.
Then they had
was-
some female announced in the second and third round. I don't know who she was,
Yeah,
bringing them out at first, and then they went to the fans.
I think it went too long though.
Oh,
I
Got
mean,
boring.
3 hours.
Yeah, it got boring.
Yeah. If I wanted to sit around and watch something for 3 hours, I'd watch the Saints and Winston or Jameis.
just give them a chance, man. Just give 'em a chance.
Wait till the season starts. That's all you say. Wait till the
They're
season
gonna have
starts.
to. FDA,
Yeah, they didn't draft a quarterback. They did. The Saints did get a quarterback.
yes, in like fourth round.
Yeah,
fourth
they
or
did
fifth
pick up a
round.
quarterback.
Fourth round. What do you
Yeah.
get? One of us?
We're
Well,
not
dude,
fourth round,
dude.
dude.
You'd be surprised.
Yeah, we're the last round.
Well, you know what I
I'll
mean,
take
brother.
that kid in the corner.
You know what I mean?
But whoever, they get to the later rounds, you can pick up a steal.
Oh yeah, sure.
Those are usually the ones that surprise people. They go, "What? He was what? In what?
Tom Brady was the last pick in his
He
draft.
was an unsigned free agent."
Yeah, and
Whoa.
they're signing a lot of people.
They are.
But they're giving them minimums like 150,000.
Yeah, of
just to
course.
sign. Come to camp, try and make the team, and
Yeah, and that's going to competition makes athletes better.
absolutely.
You got somebody
Sure.
nipping at your heels, you're going to run faster.
Step
and
it
you're
up.
going to be better.
You gotta step it up.
to.
You
They
gotta
took
step it
Ian
up.
Book out of Notre Dame. He's a good quarterback.
I thought so too.
He make a good backup.
I'm surprised that he went 4 rounds because he played in the championship game. So I'm surprised that he lasted that long with all the quarterbacks that were drafted.
A lot went in that first round.
Oh, dude, it was crazy.
Yeah.
It was crazy, and I'm happy for that kid from North Dakota State.
Absolutely. I didn't have him going third though.
Oh
Wow.
no, not at all. But when it comes down to it, I'm happy for him.
They put out quarterbacks. Man.
They seem to
Yeah.
be there, the ones.
He won the national championship.
Well, yeah,
But,
they seem to be the guys.
FDA is, how they came out with all the big taxes they want to put out and all
Sure.
this crap. Well, now they're pushing, and they're probably going to do this real quick. They're going to ban menthol cigarettes and flavored cigars.
They're trying, but I don't think they're going to get away with it. I think it's going to come down to
Why is it menthol cigars?
because here's the backstory to all that. Menthol cigarettes. They say a majority of the people that smoke menthol cigarettes are African Americans.
Oh.
So the menthol cigarettes are targeting African Americans.
And
I smoke menthols because everybody else would pass on them when they say, "Can I bum a cigarette?"
right,
Oh yeah, here, have a Salem. Oh no, that's menthol. I'm not smoking that.
right.
Absolutely, I kept my cigarettes. Everybody
Yeah,
else,
yeah. I
the
understand
Winston
that.
and Marlboro smokers,
Yeah.
half of their packs were being bummed out.
Right.
Speaking of, did you read the article on BLM the other night? There were some outdoor diners. I can't remember what city it was. They're outside eating whatever, and the BLM came in and they're protesting. And
Yeah.
You want to protest peacefully. But when they started harassing the diners,
Yes.
That has
and
nothing to do
they
with
were
it.
there with weapons, bats, guns, whatever. This old man stood up and pulled out his little Derringer out of his pocket, a little Derringer. But then you got people jumping in. No, everybody stop. So they didn't want anything going on.
Right.
Well, don't bother people, man. People just want to go out and eat. The people want to go about
It
their
has nothing to
business.
do with anything about
And look,
protesting.
I would say the same thing if the KKK was harassing
Diners of
Oh,
anybody.
diners,
Absolutely.
yes, absolutely. That is not necessary.
People, they don't have anything to do with you. They don't. If you want to protest, again, protest peacefully. We went through that.
Do it right.
We went through the extremism training the other day.
Well, no, it was not
Right.
really training.
Well, briefing,
Yeah.
whatever you want to call it. And somebody brought something up, and one of my guys that works for me brought up the media. Said, "Oh, the media is creating, they're pushing racism with all the division in the news and all that."
Promoting
I
hatred.
said, "Wait a second." I said, "They're partially responsible." I said, "You also got your athletes. You also got your actors and actresses that voice their opinion over people that are very influenced,
well, the influential
know,
people, yes.
like LeBron. Never should have said what he said about that cop that killed the 16-year-old girl before he knew all the facts.
Mhm.
You want to say what you want to say? I have no problem with that.
Get the facts.
But get the facts first before you state your case. And Candace Owens jumped on him like there's no tomorrow for that and just ripped him apart.
Yep. You know, right now the cop that kneeled on what's his name's neck?
George Floyd.
Floyd. Yes. They're going to the state Supreme Court to request a retrial because they found out
The defense?
they found out one of the jury members was a BLM activist.
Oh, well, that's out.
They didn't know that before going into the trial?
They did not.
That's out.
Yeah.
You're out.
And then, okay, now there's
They're
a,
gonna
wa-
get-
now
they're gonna
there's
get
a
that.
waste of our money because they're going to go back to trial again.
Yep.
He's going to get convicted again.
Or maybe not. Maybe not.
Oh, if he doesn't, then it's.
Oh, it's there again. The conversations that we've had here, and I'm sure everybody out there is having the same conversations. There is no win-win in this.
No.
It will never happen.
Nope.
No matter what happens, it's not going to be enough. And if there's an acquittal, the city's
War in
going to burn.
streets.
It's
The
going
city's
to be
war in the
bad.
streets.
It's going to be bad.
Again, folks, go to Coast Cigars, who's one of our sponsors, 2420 Government Street.
Right.
We'll go to boutiquesmokes.com and use Coast Cigars as your discount code. You
Yes.
get 25% off on the whole site.
Yes.
Yes,
The
on
whole
everything.
Yes.
Yes.
Anything and everything.
And I do highly recommend the small batch cigar
Oh,
bundles.
absolutely. What a
Uh,
Calibras.
There's 3 different types. You've got the Connecticut, you've got Maduro,
And the
and the
Habano.
Habano. I've had the Habano and Maduro. Bones has had the Connecticut and the Maduro.
I've had the Moderna too.
Yeah, you had Maduro too, yeah. And you said both of those were spot on.
Oh,
The
absolutely.
Habano was spot on too.
Great
so-
short smoke.
And they're cheap. They're they're inexpensive. Let's put it that way.
$5 a piece.
Yeah, roughly. With our discount, you get 25% off.
That's nice.
Which is a
I
big
got-
bonus.
I had a nice little haul the other day. Real quick before we go, a Florida beachgoer came up that washed up on shore. $1.5 million worth of cocaine in the bricks.
Yeah,
Washed up on shore.
yeah. Good weekend.
Yeah.
Could you imagine?
That's what I call that. That's what. I'm
Yeah,
sure that they
yeah,
turned it in.
yeah.
That's the right thing to do.
Yeah.
We'll just go with
Let
that.
me ask you, I didn't understand this because this was a new terminology to me that
Cha-ching.
I had no clue even existed. Willow Smith, the daughter of Will Smith and was it Janet Pickett?
Yeah, yeah.
Or whatever, came out and told her parents she lives the polymorph lifestyle.
Ugh.
I was like, okay, what the hell is that? And I read up on it, and she can have an emotional and romantic relationship with multiple partners, known as polymorph.
And on that note,
I was like,
Do you know what that's called? Greedy.
he wants a little bit of everything, man. I
I can
didn't,
have an emotional respect.
I didn't understand. I'd never heard that one before. Never.
I don't think they did either.
She just likes to screw.
Yeah. This is over.
This is all for something. You see the shirt I'm wearing?
I got one.
The big Tony?
Yeah.
This is the first time I get to wear it since I had it.
Well, congratulations.
It didn't fit.
Because it didn't fit.
Now,
Look at that. Got some room in there too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
I'm down. But we talked about that. Governor Biden is raising the refugees from 15,000, bringing them in to 62.5. How they came up with 62.5?
They just threw a dart.
All of this.
Here you
is-
go. Boom.
Go.
Miguel Rodriguez shows up right as we're getting ready to sign off.
He had a birthday the other day.
Miguel, happy birthday.
He watched my show last night. Folks, 14 August, BCA event in Indiana
Oh.
at Cedar Creek. Drink the Creek. Go drink the Creek, and you can see a video on the
venue?
The venue.
1,200 max. That's what they said. 1,200 on the capacity of people.
They have a 2,500 seat amphitheater.
But I think I don't know, but it was an amazing amount
yeah,
of people.
they're
that
selling.
could be there.
They're selling 1,000 general tickets.
And 200 VIPs?
100 VIPs, and 250 premium tickets.
And you're looking
The
at
premium tickets is everything
except the
the Friday night get
Right.
together. And the Friday night get together is open bar,
yeah.
hors d'oeuvres.
Oh, you're driving too.
You get to meet with all the manufacturers that are going to be there.
Yeah.
And the gift pack, you know, kind of like Drew Steaks.
And you're looking
backpack,
at
all this stuff.
2 of the VIP ticket holders.
Yep.
And I got real excited too because they put out the list of the boutique brands that are going to be
Yes.
there. I got really excited when I saw Hiram and Solomon there.
Nice.
I don't know if I saw Southern Draw on it.
I did not see Southern Draw.
Southern Draw,
I
GTO. Cedar
really
Creek.
wish that Robert would get involved with that.
Maybe
Robert Holt,
I
right?
would
Yeah.
assume
Yeah.
he knows about it.
I'm sure he
You know,
knows.
I know
Yeah,
Karen
sure.
Berger is going to be there.
She will, yes.
He asked me last night if I'd work the booth for him. I
Good.
said, I can fill.
Is that when we're not doing the
Oh.
broadcast booth?
It'll be sometime Saturday. Yeah.
Yeah.
I won't be doing it long, but yeah, I said you need a break to go and.
And I'm sure Cigars for Warriors will be there. If not, I'll be there.
How long
I
are
would-
you,
I would-
what time are you guys leaving?
I would,
We got to figure all that out anyway.
I might even we might even fly. It all depends on how cheap we get tickets for. You know, but I don't know. If we drive, it starts Friday. I want to leave Wednesday.
Yeah. Be there Thursday,
and
relax a
leave
little bit.
Monday to come back.
Yeah. Relax Wednesday and get ready for
'Cause if we
Thursday.
go when we go Saturday, we'll probably Uber there. So we
Because
can drink.
I got to get over
Yeah.
the hangover the night.
Yeah, you do, you do.
Yeah, no shit.
All right, so we close it out, guys?
Absolutely.
All right, from the 5.5 Legs Virtual Cigar Lounge here at Co Cigar, we're going to bid you good night. We're going to say goodbye to Bones, Mort, and myself, Maverick, wishing you good night.
Look at
And
that.
see you next week.
I see three VIPs.
Oh.
There's always a VIP in our heart. no matter
Oh,
what.
big heart emoji. Love
That's
you a long
so
time.
nice.
Love you long time, Patrick.
Love you. Thanks, folks. Stay smoky.
You're even wearing the hat for love you a long time.
Yeah.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah.